my channel, Cats Come Out and Homebody. My name's Amy. Well, if you can see behind me, got my bunnies up. Easter is coming. And today is another Easter video, but it's a little different than my decoration video. I'm going to unbox some vintage Easter decorations that were my parents'. So this is going to be an unboxing of Easter decorations today. Vintage Easter decorations. I'm here with my two pups, Mr. Chipper Bear, the puggy, and that's Scout, who is eating a bone underneath the couch. My beagle. What do you think, Chippy? Are you happy the Easter Bunny's going to come soon? Are you happy about the Easter Bunny? Are you excited about the Easter Bunny coming? Are you so thrilled? Isn't it crazy how fast the months go by? I feel like I just was filming my Christmas decorations and we're already to Easter. Easter's here almost. It's crazy how the months just fly by. I have mentioned in earlier videos that my parents downsized, and I had gotten a lot of their old vintage holiday decorations. So I did 3 videos on unboxing their Christmas vintage decorations and ornaments. But now we're going to do, I have a box of Easter. It's not a lot. It's nothing like the Christmas stuff, but I do have a box of some Easter decorations, and these are all vintage. So I thought I would do a little unboxing video. So let's go over to the dining room and I'll show you some of the vintage Easter decorations that my parents had. We will start with the large purple egg. This is a diorama of an Easter egg, and inside we have a felted Easter bunny with some silk flowers and a dead real flower and some Easter eggs, plastic Easter eggs, and in the back there's some Easter grass. And this bunny is felted, it's pink, has a little bow on it. Pat something, 1991. I can't read her last name or his last name. I don't know if it says Bonsdrew. I can't read the last name. If anybody here knows who this is, let me know in the comments. There is no other discerning identification marks on this. It is hand painted. So if you look carefully, you can see Pat did a beautiful job hand painting all the decorations on this purple egg. So this is it's all hand painted. So it's like, maybe it was a crafted piece that my mother bought at a craft sale. I'm not sure. Unfortunately, it has a little bit of damage. It's cracked. I'm going to have Joe, I don't know if you can see, it does have a crack here. I'm going to have Joe super glue it, and if it's super glued, I think you won't be able to tell. And then there's little chips, a little bit of a chip right here. It must have fallen. Oops, it's going to fall now. It must have fallen, but there's a little chip. I can touch up the paint. I have paints upstairs I can touch up. So I'm going to have Joe first glue this part, and then I'll touch the paint up. But the rest of the egg is in good condition, and they have these fake cracks, like an egg would be cracking, but these are actually not, this is actually not damage. These cracks are just part of the decoration, but this actually is a crack, so there is damage here. It must have fallen. So I'm going to repair that. Other than that, it's in great condition, and it is just so cute. And I'm going to use it on, I think I'm going to put it on my dining room table as part of my decorations, my Easter decorations. Isn't that pretty though? So it is from 1991, it's dated. So it is vintage. Cute little piece that was in this large purple egg box my mother had. Alright, so that's the first thing that I wanted to share, and hopefully I'll have it fixed up in a little while. All right, the other thing that was in this box is a wooden, again, this is a hand-painted egg. I don't know if she bought this at the same time she bought the large egg, because this seems like something that you would buy at a craft fair. But it is an Easter egg, but you can lie it on its side. And it is marked. And it says, Woodworks S. Dimona. Well, I looked all over the internet for eggs, Easter eggs marked Woodworks or artists named Estimona, and I found absolutely nothing. There is nothing exactly like this on the internet. I assume it's probably from the 90s, maybe the 80s, but I don't have any information on it other than it looks cute, and it will be good also as part of my Easter display on my table. Okay, there's a few other things in this box. These 3 candles, Easter egg candles, come on these little brass stands. And these brass stands are marked made in West Germany. And if you'll remember in my unboxing of vintage Christmas decorations videos, I mentioned that my parents lived in West Germany in the late 1960s when my father was stationed in the U.S. Army. And so they have a lot of holiday decorations that are from West Germany. And I assume that's when they bought these eggs. It was probably in the late 60s when they were living in West Germany. So they all have the same brass stand. And all of them say made, you can see it, made in West Germany, right? You can read that. Made in West Germany. All 3 of these stands say made in West Germany. So these 2 egg candles are in very good condition. And I did look online and I found similar candle egg ornaments from West Germany. I didn't find a lot, but I found a few. I'll show you those now. Okay, so you see there are similar candles like this. This one has some damage. A lot of the design is melted off or been scratched off, I guess. So this one is not as in good condition as these 2 are. But I assume they're all from around the same time period. Probably the late 1960s. Not worth a lot, but sentimental because they were my parents. And they probably used this. Of course, my dog is going to eat his bone at the exact time that I'm filming this video. So that's the noise in the background. That's life with a little puggy. So my parents don't have half as much Easter decorations as they do Christmas decorations. So they went crazy with Christmas decorations. So this box really didn't have too much on it, but it did have a few of these old vintage decorations from the 60s and the 90s. There is one other thing I want to show that I didn't show in my first Easter decoration video that I did recently get. It's not vintage, but it looks vintage. So let me show you. I was looking for some Easter decoration for this wall. Normally I have just an Italian plate hanging here. But, you know, during the different holidays, I usually hang up something holiday specific, and I didn't have anything. So I went on Amazon, and I found this vintage looking Easter sign. It's not actually vintage, it's new, but it's depicting a vintage image, kind of reminiscent of the 1960s and 70s, of a happy Easter sign with these old-fashioned bunnies. So I thought that was so cute to add to my kitchen decor. And it was pretty cheap on Amazon. And it was pretty cheap on Amazon. Honestly, if you just do a search for vintage Easter signs, it will come right up on your Amazon. But I thought that was so cute, so I wanted to share that with you guys too. I didn't show that sign in my Decorate For Me for Easter video. Alright, well, that's all I had to show. Stick around and I'll show you where I put these vintage decorations and add them to my Easter tables. I hope you guys are getting ready for Easter. I hope that you're coloring your eggs and putting up your Easter bunnies and getting ready for an early Easter this year. Easter's in March this year. And I hope you're enjoying your spring. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for a little walk around. Bye.